Guys, my name is Tristan, and I am surprisingly not here with my friend Jakob. I don't know why. I don't think he's been able to call me recently, so we can't film a video together. But the reason why I'm here is because you may not have noticed, or you may have noticed because you play this game a lot, that there has been a new update on Vehicle Simulator, adding a dirt bike. We'll see what it is like, so we'll see. So it is right here, and it costs 140,000. So I'm gonna purchase it, and yes, I have it. I don't think the stats on this are too good. It is pretty small, so you will see. From what I can see, I like the mechanics of how it turns and pretty much how it feels. It is pretty slow because the top speed I can reach is around 191 kilometers per hour. I mean miles per hour. I don't know how much kilometers per hour that is. I can check though. And for people who use kilometers an hour, it's around 307 kilometers per hour. It is pretty fast, but it's not as fast as the banana pea. And I guess it does do good drifts. But one thing that I've noticed is when you turn, this comes out, and they probably will fix that. It just looks a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. So, it is a dirt bike. So soon after I go to the garage, we will actually see how quick this thing is on, well, real dirt. Because there's a lot in this game, but at the same time, there isn't a lot. So, I guess we will see. So if we go to engine, we can do Ludicrous, braking. Do I have any brake options? Racing, nitro, rocket fuel, turbocharger, quad, tires. We don't need any of that. Suspension, monster truck. That's pretty high. Springs, off-road, shocks, off-road. Okay, that is pretty tall. So yeah, if there's are there alarms? I can do advanced alarm, horn. I don't really have. I have the MLG horn. No explosives because I want them to blow up as well. Okay. So I'm going out. Okay, and I can already tell that it is significantly faster. We already are reaching higher than its top speed. But that being said, it does cost a pretty penny to get all these attachments. But this wouldn't be a dirt bike review if we didn't actually go and see how it did on dirt and sand. So I will see you there when I get there. It doesn't also give you a lot of money. It gives you, normally if you're going quite fast, it gives you around, top I've seen is 30. Okay, so I can say I really like the suspension. It's better than the suspension on any other bike. I can clearly say that. But the thing is that if I go like that, if I can catch it, doing it, yeah. So basically, the problem is that if you're riding on one wheel, the front suspension will move too. It's not supposed to do that really, so I guess they could work on that. It does look pretty cool, but its main problem is it just, when it flips over, it keeps going under the map, which it gets pretty annoying because it happens a lot. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it just happened again. Also, I'm pretty sure. Right. Yeah. It accelerates too hard, so I'm gonna flip it and then respawn it again. Hopefully. Okay. So another thing is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can barely go back. I don't think you can barely reverse. Now I understand it's a bike and you can barely reverse on the bike like that, but you could make it a tiny bit faster, and you could potentially add an animation, because normally on a bike, if you want to reverse, well, there isn't a reverse gear or R mode to reverse, so you have to just walk backwards. So they could at least work on it later, like for maybe a side project, because it's not well, it's not like we have to do this straight away. It's just something that will add a little bit of detail in this game, and in the game they actually like to pay attention to detail. As I said, they could also remove that, and I guess the animations just look a bit weird, because to one extent that it kind of moves through you. As you can see, my little pet dragon, he's over there and he moves through me. I know they maybe didn't account for this, but still, they could have accounted for the Twitter bird, which is a more common pet. Well, more common shoulder pet. So the ultimate test is, it's pretty good. If you're jumping around, if you're doing like a desert race, I think if you have this thing maxed out, it could really do something. You could maybe even win it, because the handling is pretty good, and even with a drift, if you handle it properly, you could make really good turns. You just need to drift and then use nitro straight away. Obviously it isn't ideal, but let's face it, it's really realistic for that to happen, because you could. We'll get after we check this. Can we win? No, you can't. But what is the time? So the time is 8 seconds. It is not that bad actually. It is pretty good. The only thing that it lacks is, well, it doesn't really give you that much money. Its top speed is 238 or 9 miles per hour, and it only roughly gives you around 30 money, which it isn't really a lot. If you like dirt bikes, you want to drive something that's unique, I would 100% recommend this. The downside is you'd need to spend a lot of money on the upgrades. You'd need Ludicrous engines. You'd need a lot of things, and as I said, it's not perfect, and you will experience times. So here's the last thing here's what I'm going to say. In my rating, this is a 3-star out of 5-star car or motorcycle. It has tons of potential. It's just not that quick, and well, it's pretty slow, and I can say it is not really worth 140,000. If you bump it up a bit and make it a bit faster, and maybe the acceleration is a tiny bit better. I can actually see people buying this and racing it. If you made even a game mode, well, a race, which you can only use if you have this bike, like in the desert, that would truly be my dream. Because then you'd frankly put a use to the because then, well, frankly, you would put a use to this vehicle. It is, well, I mean, it is what it is, and frankly, I don't, it glitched out. Oh yeah, and I haven't tested it a lot, so I did know this was here. I totally understand that this is a new vehicle, it only came out recently, but you could have done a bit more testing. I can definitely say one thing, it's not worth it. You just pretty much shouldn't buy it unless you sold a few cars and, well, have the equipment, I think. Well, this car's also broken ever since the update came out, so I might need to use more road cars. It's just frankly not worth it, and I think the game's broken, to be honest. My opinion, I honestly think the game's broken. I'm gonna go in helicopter because I don't think that's broken. Turns out it's broken too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reset. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you didn't like this video, leave a dislike. If you liked it, then remember to like, subscribe, and to never miss another video, remember to turn post notifications on. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.